Hello, ghosties! This is Pheno, and today we're back with another episode of Duelyst. Very excited. It's going to be another episode of the Gauntlet run, and we're going to see how far we can make it today. 3-3 is the record. It's the best we've done so far. Either next week or the week after, I think Reptilio, hi, is going to join me for one of these draft runs. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's, again, not something I've ever done here on the channel, so should be interesting. So I'm looking forward to that. But today we're solo again, and we're gonna see how well we can do. We're gonna see how far we can make it. We're gonna see what goes down. So today, most of our generals are pretty bad. I don't think these generals are great. Cypherion is pretty good. Being able to neutralize other generals is pretty good. Maeve Skin Soldier is pretty good as well. I feel like out of all of them, she might be the hardest to use. Only Brome gives us additional minions, though. I feel like that's pretty good. Having the additional minion is pretty good. With Provoke is even better. However, Lionar, I think, has one of the less great draft kits. I'm going to go with Cypheron. Let's do it. Alright. So, I've been told Wings of Paradise is a phenomenal card. I feel like we should grab Wings of Paradise. Repulsor Beast, always good. However, Hailstone is arguably one of the, better of the cards. Just powerful. Very, very powerful. Komodo's meh. Nobody cares about Komodo Charger. But one of those two, I feel like we ought to go with Repulsor Beast. But the Golem is really good. I don't know which one to pick. Which one do we pick? Which one? Which one? Alright. Let me know if your thoughts on that pick. Alright, Astral Flood, put a 3 random battle pets in your action bar. Blah. Future Dreadflyer. It's not bad. And we've got Ethereal Obelisk. I'm gonna grab the Dervish. Alright, we got another Repulsor Beast. Got some more Dervishes. I feel like Dervishes are gonna be harder to deal with in Gauntlet. I could be very wrong about that, but I feel like the Obelisks in general are gonna be just trickier to deal with. We've got Zephyr, Blood Surge. Your general gains Frenzy this turn. That could be really nice. Cosmic Flesh. Give a friendly minion +1/+3 and Provoke. And then Entropic Decay. Destroy an enemy minion nearby your general. These are all really good pulls. I'm going to go with Entropic Decay. Any form of removal is pretty good. I'm going to go with the Azure Herald. Alright. So now we're getting into the goodies. I think out of these guys, Young Flamewing is the best. Rust Crawler, Windstopper, Divine Spark. None of these are very good. I don't actually have any idea which one to pick, though. I think I'm going to grab Rust Crawler. Just to have the 2/3. We don't have a lot of 2-drops yet. He's cool looking. That's some nice art. After this minion moves, it gives all friendly minions around it +1/+1. He's pretty solid. I'm going to go with Sanguinar. The stats that I've pulled this game so far are pretty good. Baralu is not going to see a lot of perk here. Lost Artificer. I'm going to go with Pax. I like me some Pax. Not a lot of other people do. Reassemble. Return a friendly obelisk to your action bar and reduce its cost to 0. Draw a card. So we do have a couple obelisks, so there's a little bit of synergy there. But out of the 30 cards, I don't think it's that great. We've got First Sword of a Crane. Pretty good. Pretty good card. 6 cost 7/7. But we've got Emberworm, and that's who I'm going with. Flying, 10-7 is phenomenal. Here we have more obelisks or sunsteel. Sunsteel is incredible. We have a lot of 4 costs. Some silence. I like the silence. What do we got here? Wasteland Wrath. At the start of your turn, destroy this minion and all enemy minions. That's a nice nuke. That's a nice early game nuke. Could definitely change the game. Gust is not bad. A 6 cost card though when you really think about it. Equip 2 random Vitruvian artifacts. That's not bad either. I kind of want Wasteland Wraith. The power in this card is pretty good. Yeah. We're sitting on 1 spell. Decimus is pretty good. Our curve is super low. There's some spells. Summon a Wind Dervish with Rush in front of each enemy minion and general. This turn, your general gains +2 attack for every equipped artifact. Don't have any. Destroy a random artifact on the enemy general. Summon a... I'm going to go with Rashah's Curse. Astral Phasing is pretty good. Let's grab that. We need some more spells. We're severely lacking in the spell category. Wind Strike is pretty good. I'm going to grab another Obelisk, though. Psychic Conduit. Recontrol and take control. Reactivate and take control of an enemy minion with 2 or less attack until the end of the turn. A friendly Obelisk gains 3 attack and may move and attack this turn if able. And then we've got the Warlock. I'm going to go with Psychic Conduit. What are we sitting on for minions, though? I think we're all right for turn 1. I'm gonna go with Psychic Conduit. Cryptographer, pretty good. Yoon is a crazy battle pet. Summon a Wind Dervish nearby each friendly obelisk. Draw a card. It's not bad. Let's grab Whisper of the Sand. A little bit of card draw never hurt anybody. Useless. Give 2 random friendly minions +2 health. And Rogue Warden. I'm gonna go with the Warden. We don't have any ranged. Another Entropic Decay. Kitties for life. Always take the kitty. Always. Another Decay. That gives us some nice removal. I'm gonna go with Fate Watcher. He could be pretty good. Especially comboed with Astral Phasing. Planner Scout. Alright. Restore 4 health to both generals. Opening Gamut. Dispel all spaces around it. Yes. Lightbender. How I love the last pick. Alright. So we've got Astral Phasing. We give a little bit of card draw, or 2/2 no damage from generals. They're all pretty solid buff cards. I'm gonna go with the First Wish. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let us begin. Craft of the Ages. I might be more excited than you guys, but that's okay. I'm very excited. I look forward to my Gauntlet weeks now. I look forward to these runs. I think they're a lot of fun. I still think this part of the video needs audio every week. Every week we need some audio here. All right, let's do this. And let's see what we can make happen. Pretty good starting hand. I'm going to cut this little dude. I'm going to keep everything else. I like the art on this card. It's really good. Coming right out with the dervishes. This card is nuts, and again, I don't have a way to deal with it. We ran into this card being a problem last run. So yeah, we gotta see if we can pull some silence, because that's an immediate awful threat already on the board on his turn 1 play. And I have very little to mitigate it. Or I should say, we have stuff to mitigate it. He just has way better stuff. Crap. Come on, game. RNG, don't do this to me. I mean, he's coming in close, so if we do get it, we have a pretty good chance of pulling Entropic Decay. He just has a much better chance at destroying me. Oh, game, why do you do this to me? Pretty sure that's GG. Even if we do manage to get rid of the card now, we've spent way too much time trying to deal with it. And it is mitigated far too much. And now it's within hit range. And even if I wanted to reach it now, I can't. There's nothing I can do. That's gonna help, but it might be a little too late. It's actually most likely far too late. The only way that I could luck out is if he ran it into that, but he won't. There's no need for him to. For lack of a better term, he kicked my ass this game. We're in a rough spot. I mean, we both have similar health pools. But he is king. Look at him go. It's impressive. Incredibly impressive. Always get the kitty. You always grab the kitty. Well played. Can't even play a minion. Well played. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well played. Well played. Well played. Not off to a wonderful start. It's kind of a shit show. Wow. Absolutely. As soon as that card comes down, if you don't have immediate way to handle it, you are on the run and you just get screwed. Shenanigans. We played him before. Yeah, that card that ramps up every time your opponent plays a minion is just bonkers powerful. I'm going to hold on to that. We're not letting it get us again. Because Gauntlet is such a... It's a guaranteed thing that your opponent is going to play cards. Look, now we're getting the cards. The stuff that would have been phenomenal to have won last game. Or potentially survived last game. Maybe not won. Just, you know, cards, good cards, stuff that works. I'm pretty happy with our hand. He went diagonal. I do have a question. Is it better in Gauntlet to go diagonal instead of constructed? It seems, for the most part, that a lot of players that I've gone up against in Gauntlet seem to really like running up and going diagonal, which wasn't something that I saw a lot of in constructed. So I'm curious to know what you guys' thoughts is pertaining to that. Is that like more normal to go diagonal instead of try to snag the mana? I don't know why, but I thought astral phasing was attack, not health. Which makes it a much worse card, in my opinion, now. I'm coming for it. Gotta kill it. Oh, look at him. Pulling out all the big guns. Alright, so let's replace Lightbender. We're gonna take a little bit of damage this turn. We can heal up next turn using the Azure. It won't heal us all the way up, but anything he plays is going to die. Oh, he's gonna go kill it. No, he's not. He could have nuked it. Just going in for big damage. Just gonna hang out, chill, have a good old time. Later. Emberworm. What up, buddy? It's a problem. They can't get close enough to it to kill it. I was gonna go in, probably try to kill the Wings of Paradise. So I think this is a good spot for us to use Entropic. So 7, it's 12 damage. Not quite 12 damage. He'll take 1 damage at the end of his turn. Sorry, he'll be left with 1 damage at the end of his turn when he draws the card. And then we've got him who's flying, and we can get right to him. Which I think gives us our win. Silencing this was the biggest win we had. Being able to control that. Down he goes. I don't know why he didn't just concede like an honorable person. But you can't expect the world from other people. Bollock 13. Let's do this. Let's do it in probably one of the quickest load times we've ever seen here. That's not a bad It's not bad. It's not great, granted, but it's not bad. No play. That puts him in a really rough spot right out the gate. Considering Faye is arguably one of the best generals for a Gauntlet. Bastard sniping all my mana. It's not cool. Not cool at all, sir. Pretty content with my hand. See no need to replace anything. Decimus is going to be pretty good. We messed that up. Took damage. That's fine. We still took out the Planner Scout. That's a bummer. Still haven't seen a lot of minions come out of the opponent, other than his turn 1 play, which went down very quickly. The 4-3 with range is going to be phenomenal for the remainder of the game. He already used a Chromatic Cold. I can't imagine he drafted too many of them. That was his logical kill. But I'm pretty sure the game is over. Pretty sure. Still feeling pretty good. That's a bummer. That was a bad play on my part. Why I left my general just standing in the middle, that I don't know. In constructed, that would end me. That would have just been awful. Here, I'm not as concerned. We're just gonna... continue our pummel. We have a lethal. That is satisfying right there. I'm a huge fan of that. It's 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's see how long we can keep going. I like Vitruvian and Gauntlet. I think Vitruvian is a very flexible faction in Gauntlet. Not as heavy hitting as something like the Magmar faction, of course, but I do feel like Vitruvian has the kit. I think this general being able to weaken opponents for easier trading and better mitigation is also pretty great. All right, well, that was a 5-minute long wait time. So let's pop back on in. Don't worry, I probably cut it in post. It's all good. It's all good. You guys aren't gonna have to sit through it. That's much better. Cool general. Oh, Faye, I want you so bad. I still don't have that skin. I've wanted that skin for such a long time. So let's see what he opts to do. I still feel like Kitty should have been made a 3-3 for the increase. I feel like a lot of card games, the way that they deal with the rush mechanic is they make the card almost not worth playing. I can't blame them for the most part, because it does tend to work. I'm not quite ready to play or utilize this. As nice as it would be to just hit the enemy for that amount of damage, I think dropping this in a random corner is going to be much better. It got the value it needed. It was a 3-cost card that just removed 2 minions and positioned us fairly well down in the bottom. He does not like that ranged guy. I can't quite get close enough to him. He was gonna go down no matter what I did. I guess I could have blocked him better. EMP? No! That's not good. That is not good at all. That's really not good. That's game. There's no coming back from that. Not too bad. Even if I wanted to attempt to survive, we cannot. Well played, sir. Well played. He started out slow. As soon as he took the ranged card down, I was in deep shit. The fact that he had an EMP and a Gauntlet deck is also pretty good. We've yet to, I think, get one of those like crazy mind-boggling decks that you could potentially pull in Gauntlet. Like that game where we had 2 Thunderhorns dropped on us in the same Gauntlet game. Like just wacky combinations like that. We seem to get more limited drafts as of right now. The goal of getting 7 is just so far away. I can't even reach it. All right. That was not a bad wait time. It was better. Don't feel like I have to cut that one. I'm quite content with the hand. We're on a good side. Crucial. What? You can drop buildings anywhere? How is that a thing? Oh, because it has airdrop. So if the minion has airdrop... What? You mana blocking asshole. Uncool, dude. Uncool. Sure. Mana sniper. It's uncalled for. Another slick-looking Fae. All right. We're off to such a bad start that it's not even really funny. I messed that turn up. I should have dropped the silence right there. I thought about going after the Snow Chaser and realized that it would in fact kill my Dervish as well, or silence my Dervish as well. It was a huge misplay against an opponent who already is on point. Not good. He now has 6 mana. Oh, shit. At least they spawned in fairly decent spots for us. We should have moved him first, then done the turn, but that's fine. We're making some pretty awful mistakes this game. And in the end, we will definitely suffer for them. He has a huge minion advantage. See, I would have done that the different way. I would have run my general into it and buffed this and pinged me. Range must be king in Gauntlet. I never see ranged played in Constructed. But I guess because of the way it's so hard to deal with, it makes sense. Like, it would make sense that range is, in fact, king. We have some fairly useless cards in our deck, too. I should never have pulled Whisper of the Sands. Just a wasted space in the deck that we could have grabbed something better. He has game. We can't come back from this. Because he has a uncontested board control at this point. The only way I could see us being able to come back from this currently would be some form of full board silence, which is EMP, and we don't have EMP. We don't have anything in the deck that can... deal with this. 2 wins, 3 losses. It's not bad. It seems to be about what I'm capable of currently pulling. Hopefully, when Reptilio can join me, we'll see some better odds and some better wins, better victories. But it's still fun, and Gauntlet is like such a severe different learning curve that it boggles my mind. Got nothing worth doing that. It's awful. But we got a Spirit Orb, so let's open up this bad boy. Open. What do we got? Legendary. Legendaries make me happy. They're very nice. Borean Bear. Oh, look at him. Kinetic Equilibrium. Silverguard Squire and Skywing with the legendary Husk Boar. feel like we recently got a Tuscabore. Return this minion to your action bar at the beginning of your turn. I think it's a cool minion. It has rush. The downside is that it's at the beginning of your turn and not at the end of your turn, which means that the opponent could just still kill him, which is fine. It's not bad. It's cool. I mean, its stats are good. And it's rush. If you can buff it, it's not bad. It's a good card. I changed my mind. I like Tuscabore. I like it. But that's where we're going to wrap up this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode of Duelyst Gauntlet Run, episode number 4, you liked watching me lose 3 times and win twice, feel free to give the video a like, give it a share, and come back very soon for some more Duelyst. Or feel free to check out any of the other great content here on the channel. I've been putting up some really cool and different card review things here on the channel. My thoughts and opinions on the new cards. Feel free to check those out, and I'd love to know you guys' thoughts on some of the new cards in the comments box of that video. Thank you all very much, and as always, till the next video.